Scott, and these are the inverts. On today's episode, I purchased 1,000 crickets with 10% free from Zoo Foods on eBay. The parcel's come and it's actually Zoo Centre Limited over in Dundee. So we're going to have a look, give them a little bit of a review. I'm not impressed with Royal Mail one little bit. At the end of the day, you know, Royal Mail, these aren't your boxes. You should be really treating them, every single parcel and letter that you get with care. So I know it happens and it's unavoidable sometimes, but it is really annoying when you bought something. I bought these on the 27th of last month, and they've only just turned up today, which is the 4th of May. So I paid for these around about a week and a half ago. They've been sent first class. On here it does say post by the end of the 7th of the 5th. And once I bought them and paid for them, I then double checked and realised that it did say that they would not be here between until the 1st and the 5th. So that is kind of my fault as well, to be fair. So we'll crack these open. I know these were sent out last week, so they've been in the parcel system for what, 4 or 5 days. Today is Monday, so they've also been in the warehouse over the weekend. So we'll have a look and hopefully everything's completely fine. So guys, I've opened the box, and inside the box there's another 2 boxes. That one's got 600, and so's that one, which is absolutely perfect because I've set two totes up for them. I am pretty impressed now actually, because I paid 50 quid. It said 1,000 with 10% free, so that would have been 1,100, but they've actually sent 1,200, which obviously accounts for ones that are in there that might be dead. But we'll crack one open and we'll have a look. We'll also show you the setup. Just a load of egg crates. Doesn't matter how you throw them in there, as long as they go in there, you're completely fine. Now also, I know a lot of people use bug gel. These are Orbeez. They're like the small little tiny beads until you put them in water and they expand. I've used these before with Red Runners and Dubia, and they seem to work really well. So they're in there so they can obtain water. This is a mixture of bug food and oats, and there's a bit of rabbit food that I've ground up and thrown in there. I've also put in there bits of lettuce. The lettuce has got a little bit of like a multivitamin compound just sprinkled over. That's just optional, it's just I prefer to put it on there just in case. And because I've got a big dog, get loads of dog biscuits. So I've just put like half a handful of dog biscuits in there. And that's it, that's as simply as straightforward as it can get. Now I spoke to a lot of people, just while I'm chatting I'm going to open this. I've spoke to quite a few people, and most people seem to be doing great with their colonies at around 27 to 32 degrees Celsius. So I've got a warm spot in this kitchen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there because I know that cupboard is at, oh there goes one, is at 28 degrees. So in here then, yep, they're just going to come running out now. I was hoping they were going to be in a bag. So if you're ordering from Zoo Foods, remember these boxes, they are directly inside there. So let's see if we can't get a few out. Oh, yep. Oh, there looks to be a hell of a lot in there, to be fair. Like I said, I've actually set up 2. Oh, look at the size of that male. The males are the ones with the wings. The females are a lot darker in colour. But I'll stop the video there because it's just going to go on forever and a day. I'll be putting the roaches in. The other setup that I've done is just exactly the same, a little bit bigger. and I mean like only a tiny bit bigger. But I'll show you guys. This is the second one. It's really good actually, because again, the food and the Orbeez. The Orbeez are a lot cheaper than the bug gel. They're cheaper on eBay. But what I'm going to be doing is putting 600 in here, and then the other 600 in there. So I'm glad it's coming 2 boxes. I'm going to use one for feeds, and then the other one I'm just going to leave for 6 weeks, and hopefully they'll start reproducing. But that's how I do. It's pretty much simple as that. Like I said, these will go on a heat mat and in my warm cupboard, so these will be at 28 degrees. Fingers crossed, all will be well. They're all in both of these tubs now. There we go, all 600 in there. What I do advise is when you open this box, is to open it, but try and keep it closed with your hands, and then just turn it straight over, pop it over and empty it straight in, because they will run absolutely everywhere. And they were as fast as a pokey, I swear down. I've just had one male just ran across my kitchen at about 120 miles an hour. Alright guys, so just to recap, that was Zoo Foods on eBay, or the Zoo Centre in Dundee. Again, I bought 1,000 roaches for £50. And that's with including delivery, and I've got 2 boxes. It says 600, but it looks like I have a lot more in each box. So as it's written, there's 1,200, but I swear I've got nearly 1,500 sitting there, which is absolutely fantastic. Even though they did spend about 5 days in the post, absolute credit to these guys. They really do look after their roaches, because I had 1 death. Out of all those roaches, we had 1 death. There's a good percentage of males and females. The majority of what I was sent were sort of large juveniles and adults, mainly adults, so I'm absolutely over the moon. Just to recap on the setups, I've got 2 plastic tubs with egg crates in there. If you can't get egg crates, try going to sort of ethnic minority shops. Ask those guys, because they do sell the eggs in the big egg crates. That's where I get all mine from. On the bottom of there, I leave mine completely dry. I've then got 2 dishes, one with bug food in, so bug food of your choice. I've put oats, and I'll mix up ground rabbit food and a few of the little bits and bobs into mine. The other jar, the little container, sorry, in mine has got the Orbeez. So if you have a look on eBay for the Orbeez, they're the tiny little beads. You put the water in them and they expand, but then the roaches can obviously nibble at them and get their hydration through those. A bit cheaper than the bug gel, a lot cheaper than the bug gel. And then I also put lettuce in with mine. I do add a bit of multivitamins to mine. I'll show you which ones. I do put just a pinch, just personal preference, probably just peace of mind for me more than anything. And like I said, I've got 2 colonies going now, so one's going to be used as feeders, and then the other colony will, fingers crossed, hopefully reproduce. And also keep those between 28 to 32 degrees, and from what I've found out, we should, fingers crossed, be reproducing. The colony that I'm going to keep as a colony, when it starts reproducing and starts dropping the egg sacs out, I will do an update video, and I should also do an update video in case there's anything that I need to change with the setups. But they do look so cool, don't they? It's a shame we've got to use them as feeders. That glossy red and the glossy dark red on the back of them looks absolutely amazing. But like I said, they do come inside this box, and they are as fast as a pokey. They are lightning quick, so just bear that in mind when you're unboxing. Otherwise you're going to end up unboxing and have 1,000 roaches all over your floor and a very angry partner. But yeah, thank you ever so much again for watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because I am only going to be sharing my videos on Invert Pets Worldwide Facebook group only in the future, just to save me a bit of family time. So as always, we shall see you again on the next What?